What is going on, everybody? I go by the name of Kyrie, and I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on Sneaker Fetish. So I just got back from Atlanta. I had an amazing trip. I was down there for about 3 days, and while I was down there, I was able to go check out the brand new Nike SNKRS Atlanta Pop Up shop. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what this pop-up is, basically Nike established a brick and mortar store that basically mirrored the SNKRS app, where you would go in using your pass, using your little QR code from your SNKRS app. You could buy sneakers, you could check out merch that they had, certain Atlanta sneakers merch, and it was a really cool experience. It was a really nice experience. Now, I got lucky because when I went down there, there was actually no lines. I actually went down there on a Monday morning and a Tuesday morning to go pick up some sneakers. There was no lines. I had been hearing stuff and seeing stuff about lines being wrapped around the block and wristbands and everything from when they first opened. Thank goodness I avoided that because I really hate lines. But I was still able to get a few things that I want to share with you guys today. So without further ado, let's take a quick look at a bunch of the sneakers that I got today. Now, first things first, let's talk a little bit about the merch that they had and these little things that they had in this vending machine. So they had a vending machine. Once you walked in there, you could get a mystery box item, or you could get something like this, which was a little pack of stickers, or maybe you got a pen or something in there, had some Jason Mark wipes in there, things of that nature that you could get simply by scanning your app. You got this for free. Now, this is the first thing that we're going to take a look at. This is how the merch was wrapped. As you can see, it says Atlanta there. It says sneakers on the bottom there. You guys can see here that this shirt that I got was actually one of the merch shirts as well. They had a short sleeve tee in black that also had the SNKRS Atlanta with the peach on it, the little patch there as well. Thought that was really dope, so I went ahead and picked that up too. They also gave you these really dope SNKRS Atlanta bags, which I really liked a lot. Some of the bags were like paper bags. Some of the bags were these canvas bags that you can actually take with you and use for the future, which I thought was really dope. Enough about the merch. Let's get right into the shoes. First sneaker that I picked up, boom, the Air Jordan 11 Concord. Now, they definitely did a Concord restock in there. I think they restocked a bunch of pairs of Concords in there. So getting the Concords was really no difficult pickup at all. Next shoe that I picked up, Black History Month pickup. You guys are gonna see a little more of the Black History Month sneakers in here, but this one, boom. The Kyrie 5 Black History Month. This is a really nice shoe here. Amazing detail along the heel with this kente cloth-like material here. I love this swoosh here on the lateral side of the shoe, this copper, and it has like this print inside of it. This like almost African print in there. Really dope. Love that Venus flytrap lacing system in there with that Kyrie Irving signature in copper. On the outsole of the shoe, you guys can see it's the same design with that Kyrie logo right there in the middle of the foot. On the tongue of the shoe, you get the same kente cloth-like print there with that Kyrie Irving logo in copper. And on the medial side, you get a really nice copper swoosh as well. Really nice shoe from Kyrie Irving. We've done Kyrie Irving reviews before. I'm not going to take too much time specifically on this one because I know we got more shoes to look at as well. But again, the Kyrie Irving 5, amazing shoe for Black History Month. One of my favorites, honestly. Next shoe that I picked up, boom. This is the Nike Air Force 1 Low PlayStation for 2018 Quick Strike. Honestly, this was a sneaker that I really had my eye on, that I was hoping to get. I think they restocked a lot of pairs of these and they were restocking them basically every day down there. This was one of the more exclusive drops. This sneaker has only come out previously in Los Angeles to date. They actually released this sneaker during E3 in Los Angeles, and if you were lucky enough to get your hands on a pair back then, these were worth a lot of money. They were $200 retail, and I think they were going for upwards of $500 to $600 because so many people wanted them. As you guys know, Nike has an amazing relationship with PlayStation. They have a long-standing history with PlayStation being integrated in many of their sneaker models, including Air Force Ones, Paul George's line of sneakers, and so on and so forth. Really love the jeweled swoosh on this one that allows you to see the XO, triangle, and square emblems from the PlayStation controller inside of the swoosh. Love that detail. You got blue metal lace tips on black laces with these. On the heel of the shoe, you have that same square, triangle, X, and circle from the PlayStation controllers, also in that jeweled, almost gel-like material. And you have a translucent outsole that also has those same shapes from the PlayStation controller as well. Really love this shoe. Really nice shoe. I was very happy to be able to finally get my hands on a pair of these because I was actually close to paying the resale price on StockX Forum, and luckily enough, the sneaker guys looked down on me and they blessed me with a pair of these. Final detail on this shoe that I really like is that on the lateral side of the shoe, on the back towards the heel, on the back quarter panel, this is all patent leather in black, whereas the rest of the shoe is almost like this rubber material. It's like a different material here. So really nice little detail on the shoe right there. Next sneaker that I picked up from the pop-up shop, boom. This is the Aleali May Air Jordan 1. Really nice sneaker. Now this is really dope. I said this was going to be the first Aleali May I was able to get retail price because I was not able to get the previous Jordan 1 model by Aleali at retail price. I'm still kind of thinking about if I want to break that $500 on that sneaker. I may just go ahead and do that. But in the meantime, I was able to get my hands on a pair of these and in my size, which is really dope. These are a women's size 10, which equates to about a men's size 8.5. I'm naturally a size 9, but we're going to make it work. Love the color blocking on this shoe. The pink in the quarter panels, that really nice light blue swoosh there, the purple around the heel and the blue around the collar of the shoe, the orange wrapping around the toe box of the shoe with the black on the eyelets. Beautiful shoe. You get that same royal blue, almost purple color in the toe box as well. You have that purple wings logo on the lateral side of the shoe. Of course, you guys see that you have this nice fur on the tongue. And yes, I will be taking the fur off. You can take the fur off with these snaps that are on here as well. And underneath the fur, it does say Nike Air on the tongue as well. So you can rock this without the fur and it'll just say Nike Air. And I think that's how most men I know are gonna rock it. And I know there are a lot of women that don't want the fur blowing around as well. Even now, there's fur blowing around in here. Now the inside of this sneaker is where I think the materials really get premium and they really shine. Now the inside of this tongue, really nice camel colored premium leather here. Very soft. Very high quality. Not only that, but inside of the collar of the shoe, you also get that same premium leather and you have that quilted insole with the Aleali May signature on the heel. Really nice touch. Finally, to cap that off, you have the sail outsole as well. Now, the fun and the shopping did not stop there in Atlanta. After that, I also took a little trip down to Aleali May. I don't know how you say that. That was actually right around the corner from the SNKRS Pop Up, and I copped 2 more pairs from down there. So without further ado, let's get straight into those as well. I know this is the first pickup that I got here. As you guys can see, it is a Nike drawer box. So it looks like, it's gonna pull out kind of like a drawer here. On the sides, you can see this box is actually in silver, and you can see Heron Preston, however you guys want to say his name. Y'all know I'm a sucker for the details. Let's take a look at the paper first of all. This is a beautiful artwork that has to do with the herons, of course, as you can see for Heron Preston. Underneath that, you can see the Nike emblems, Heron Preston. You can see his Russian characters that he is known for as well. But this is absolutely gorgeous. You really could take just this art piece right here and hang it up and frame it. Honestly, this is a beautiful piece of art. Don't focus so much on the sneaker that you lose out on the artistic experience of the entire package. Nike and these artists take a lot of time to put their packaging together, and it to me is just as important as the shoe itself. Boom. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Heron Preston and Nike Huarache Edge. Really dope version of the Nike Huarache. Now, this was a part of a capsule collection that Heron Preston did with Nike. It included some really nice jerseys, really nice merch, really nice clothing, and this sneaker was actually released in black and white. Now, Heron Preston's story is really dope. I won't get into all of the details, but if you know anything about the man, you know that he's from New York. You know that Heron Preston is actually his first and middle name. His last name is actually Johnson, and he started out working in circles like Kanye West. He's also very tight-knit with Virgil Abloh, and he's done some amazing products and he's done some amazing collections and things of that nature. So, and you may or may not know that Heron Preston actually used to be a Nike employee. So he took the knowledge and the skills that he gained over at Nike and started doing his own thing and designing his own collections of apparel and sneakers as well. Now, the thing that's really dope about this is that Heron Preston stuff is actually very expensive. A pair of socks will cost you $80. A regular shirt from Heron Preston will cost you anywhere from $500 to over $1,000. He's done some amazing collaborations, but them collaborations ain't cheap. So the fact that we got a $135 sneaker with the Heron Preston marking and logo on it, to me really means a lot. So had to pick these up from Many Year. Let's take a look at the shoe. Now again, the shoe was designed as a part of a football collaboration. So this is going to give you that hard rubberized outsole. This is kind of a shoe that you wear outside of a cleat per se, more of a lifestyle shoe, but still designed for performance. The Huarache overall, of course, is a running shoe, and it is a shoe that you should be a lot more active in. And you see that with the mismatch of materials here as well to really bring out some of the designer elements. Starting on the lateral side of the shoe, you actually have a 3M little design right here. This little portion right here where my finger is tracing, that's actually 3M. Right above that, you can see this really nice grain leather for the eyelets that's stitched in here. Right above that, you see that really functional neoprene that's gonna line the inner of the shoe and around your foot. This rubberized vent on the back that has that white Nike swoosh on it, to me almost looks like it's navy blue, like a dark navy blue. Maybe I'm just a little colorblind, but it looks more navy blue blue than black like the rest of the shoe. Wrapping around the heel of the shoe, you get this really nice grain leather once again. On the tongue of the shoe, you see the Russian word for steel or style, and you also see this yellow tab that I'm guessing means that you want to pull on it. On the back of the shoe, you have this red nylon that's kind of stitched right there, and you also have another yellow pull tab as well. On the outsole of the shoe, you have red in the forefront of the foot, black on the back of the foot and on the midfoot. I noticed it says TINFL here. I don't know what that means. So if you guys know what TINFL means, by all means, sound off in the comments. Let me know. Last but not least, on the laces, you also have the Russian word for steel as well, or style. So all in all, really nice shoe, really dope shoe. I really like this Heron Preston. If you guys are able to cop it, by all means do so. It's starting to sell out on a lot of the websites that released it, so best of luck. If you're in Atlanta, I picked these up from Ama Meniere. I don't know who else has them, but good luck getting them. Last but not least, one more sneaker that was an exclusive to Atlanta, exclusive to Ama Meniere. Let's take a look at it. Now, a friend of mine actually picked these up for me. I appreciate her for that because I knew that they were going to sell out. Starting with the front of the box here. Now, we're looking at the Nike 720, but this one was very different. This was an exclusive release down at Meniere, so you're going to notice that the packaging looks a little different. Starting here on the outer of the box, you see Ama Meniere here. That's the name of the store. And if you notice, this is actually a sleeve box, so the sleeve actually comes out. Now, this looks like the regular Air Max 720 box, but it actually isn't. If you notice, when you move the box around, you can see this A right here. That's actually the emblem for Ama Meniere as well. On top of that, you can also see Ama Meniere here, Ama Meniere there. You can actually see that the store name is sprinkled throughout the different Air technologies on the box as well. So Nike actually made this packaging exclusive for Ama Meniere only. They also released the sneaker early in conjunction with this huge installation that they did down in Atlanta. Nike had a lot of things going on in Atlanta, especially with Ama Meniere. They had a maker space where you can go in and get custom Air Force Ones done. You can get custom apparel done, get patches made on jackets. It was a whole show. On the inside of the box here, it talks about how Nike Air is driven by the belief that imagination lies in the unimaginable. Has a really nice messaging in there. It says that they experiment and they fail again and again until we don't. That's powerful right there. Experiment again and again and fail again and again until you don't. And then when you don't fail in something, celebrate, and then we move on to the next thing. I love this iridescent paper inside of the box. Really nice. Boom. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Air Max 720 by Nike. Now, as you guys can see, this is a brand new sneaker model from Nike, brand new technology. Everything about this model is really nice. It looks like it moves kind of in a wave pattern, kind of like radio waves here. Really nice purple upper here, as you guys can see. Everything on the sneaker is iridescent on the lateral and medial side with these nice vents here on the side for breathability. The big draw about this sneaker is the outsole. Now, this is not only a 360-degree outsole, but it's called 720 because apparently the air travels twice throughout the shoe to provide double the comfort, double the durability, double the maneuverability, something of that nature. I got a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of colorways in the Nike Air Max 720 as well, but super comfortable shoe. If you guys were able to catch yourself a pair, congratulations to you. You should probably still be able to get them wherever you can. Like I said, for time's sake, I know you guys are probably seeing unboxings of the 720 already, so I just wanted to give you guys one more look with the special edition Ama Meniere packaging in case you haven't been able to see the special packaging yet. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is everything that I picked up down in Atlanta over the weekend. A lot of sneakers got bought. The Sneakers Pop-Up Shop was an amazing experience. If you happen to be in the Atlanta area between now and the end of March, be sure that you go down there and go check it out. It's an amazing space. They restock sneakers every day as well, so you never know. Today I heard that the Super Bronze 16s were down there. I'm hearing rumors of some more off-white drops happening. You never know what they're going to have down there, so by all means, check out and support that space. Maybe they'll put something a little more permanent in Atlanta and offer a little more access to sneakers in the Atlanta area as well. I think Atlanta deserves it at this point. Again, if you are not subscribed, I don't know what it is that you're waiting on yet. As you can see, there's a lot of sneakers that get unboxed on this channel. Go ahead and click that little subscribe button that's right down there. We would love to welcome you into the Sneaker Fetish family to make sure that you don't miss out on any more heat that comes out like everything that we unboxed today. As always, I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on Sneaker Fetish, taking a look at all of these sneakers with me, unboxing them all with me today. I know it's a lot, guys, and I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. I go by the name of Kyrie. These are everything I picked up in Atlanta, and until next time, I'm out.